YouTubies! It's me, the one, the only, Zachary Michael! Also! Hi! Hey! How y'all doing, YouTubies? We're having so much fun on the Twitch, on the twitch.tv/thezacharymike. Feel free to come join us if you're able. It's free. Oh, it's also Illinois Zach, Chicago Zach. People don't really like how I say Illinois, but I hate to inform you, I've lived in the state of Illinois for all but like 2 years of my life, and that 2 years is when I was next door in Indiana. So if you don't like it, get over it. Get over it. But no, we're here to talk about Sarasota Tim today. Now, somebody did ask if JJ's still posting a bunch of... Oh, is that Steve from Blue's Clues right there? Crushing it in Florida. Somebody asked if he's still posting 2,000 videos about Tim a day. It looks like he hasn't posted in 3... Now, what is this? Almost Sarasota Tim despises being fat. Hashtag boycott Timmy. Hashtag justice for Johnny. Boycott Sarasota Tim. Why do they want us to... What's the Sarah? Also, I think it's probably against YouTube terms of service to be like, don't watch this channel. But I'm curious. Oh! Oh, that's putrid. What is that noise? That was putrid. I hated that. We're gonna fast forward through whatever this countdown is, because that was putrid. What is all this music? It's time to call it. Let the games all in.
It's time to call it. Let the games all in. No more views for Sarasota Tim. He's been cashing in on every fight, but the curtain's falling on his spotlight. No more.
Hey, JJ, respectfully, have you ever considered being creative on your own ever? Like, do you have a creative fucking bone in your body? I don't like Sarasota Tim either, but like, is there a world where you could just literally not use AI for 2 seconds? Like, is that possible? Is that possible? Is it possible you could just use your own creativity and thoughts? Like, I would just really love that. The sound in the beginning is when you didn't realize a dog whistle isn't literal. Alright, that's enough of crushing it for JJ. Yep, he's wardrobing. Sarasota Tim rents expensive Nike sneakers. I just don't understand. They're also, so if you don't know, the Justice for Johnny, I think, is Vegas Johnny. And apparently, or somebody, California Johnny, somebody. And allegedly, Tim has his golf clubs and won't give them back. Poetry Michael could have written him a killer piece of slam poetry with no AI. And I know that's right, Cecily. I know that's fucking right. I was looking in the chat for something shocking and not creative. Now slam poetry I can get behind. What do you know about slamming some poetry? Okay, so there's that. But anyways, I just always like to occasionally check in on Sarasota Tim. I will not be boycotting to the extent that I'm not boycotting when I want to go make content for her Twitch and the YouTubies. Because otherwise I don't watch this man literally any other time of day. Literally, I don't watch him at any other time. So if, JJ, if you'll accept me crossing the picket line to watch this one video. Although, I will say, oh my god, wait, he's posted, wait, let's just be clear. He's posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Hi,
7,
YouTubies.
8,
I'm
9
saying
times.
hi to me in the future, since generally I'm a playback girly.
Agafe, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime for your 6th month. I'm gonna be a scab. I'm gonna be a scab and cross the picket line when it comes to boycotting just for today. But he's posted how many times did I say? 9? 9 times today. Tim has posted 9 different times today. What I also continue to find so fascinating about him is that he puts hashtag social security in almost every fucking title of every video. It's like, what does social security have to do with grilling burgers on a Weber Q1200? What does social security have to do with Sudstop Tunnel of Love? Logistically speaking, could any of the JJ vids qualify as fan cams? I guess. I don't know what the qualifications for a fan cam are, but sure. Tim trying to join Girl World with his posting frequency. When I saw that Amber Lynn went live like 4 different times last night, was she having connection issues or something, or what was that about? Not that I really, I guess I could have clicked on it to find out, but I know chat moved on from lads, but I love it. Hi to fellow lads players. I'm always excited when anyone brings it up. I literally don't know what loves or lads is. But anyways, we're here because I'm a fan of people ranting. I'm a fan of people ranting about the world's minor inconveniences. It's why actually one of my favorite podcasts to listen to is called Very Delta, and it's the drag queen Delta Work, and she talks about how on her podcast she likes to fry the little fish. She's like, I know there are bigger fish to fry, but on my podcast, we're in the business of the little fish. And so I just love to hear somebody rant about something stupid. And this one's called Change of Address Rant. This is ridiculous. Hashtag Sarasota Tim. Hashtag Social Security. Hashtag retirement. So yeah. I'm gonna post my lad's husband at the Discord. What is lads? Y'all keep talking about lads. I don't know. Change of address. Well, I'm also curious about change of address when, like, he's literally been living in an RV, allegedly. So, like, what is your address? You know, those are some things I'd like to know. Oh my god, are y'all talking about the phone boyfriends? Y'all are out here talking about this game, and all I want to do is talk about my Sarasota boyfriend. Y'all talking about phone boyfriends, and I'm talking about my Sarasota boyfriend. How many of y'all still have Sarasota Tim on your Hear Me Out cake? Anybody? Bueller? So my husband bought a The Zachary Mike cameo for Mother's Day, but he didn't tell them that he was my husband. Zach assumed that it was my son, and they kept repeating that my son Josh wanted to wish me a happy Mother's Day. And we cracked the fuck up. Then they told us the story of people calling them Josh. Anyway, then husband then bought me a card from your loving son. Thank you belatedly for the amazing cameo. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I'm glad you enjoyed the cameo, Diva. I know the homophobic Tim reactors are gonna love that. Oh, speaking of homophobic Tim reactors, I usually like to check in on Ms. Vicky, too, whenever we're here. What's she... Oh, she's got a medical update 1 hour ago. Life after 65 is not easy, chat, and whatever else crosses my mind. Is she not posting about Tim anymore? Oh no, 4 days ago. Sarasota Tim reviewing my blood work results. Some good, some not so good. All right, well. Sarasota Tim looking for a sweet baby again. Should he try a dating website? Is she his type? Why can't he find her? Sarasota talks about finding a sweet baby. Is that a video we can watch? Is that a video we can watch? He posts so fucking much. How do I find the one about looking for a sweet baby? I want to hear him talk about dating. Let's get him hooked up with Darlene. Darlene, the sardine queen. Wait. I'm sorry, but it had to be said, our country is full of fat people. Now, Divas, I think we gotta watch that. Wait, I think we gotta watch that. Do you see that? I'm sorry, but it had to be said, our country is full of fat people. Why? Why? Wait, we're watching this one. That's why JJ posted Fat Tim. His president is one of them? Oh, wow. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, y'all want to get started on checking in on old Sarasota Tim? It has to be said, like he just discovered a secret. If y'all are ready, could you put 69s in the chat? I'm gonna take a drink of this water. I actually Googled it. Why do people fat? Look at his face. How can he be so right and so brave all at the same time? He's truly an inspiration. Fat phobic era Tim. He's probably always been in that era, Diva. Why does he look like Chuck E. Cheese to me? Oh gosh, let's pull up the comparison. Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I guess it depends on what Chuck E. Cheese. Like, what version are we talking about? This version? Or the updated version? There's this updated version right here. Let me pull this open for you. Is it giving Chuck of cheese? It's the teeth. Not it's the teeth. Not it's the teeth. Please, it's uncanny. Oh, God. You know what? I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. I do. The YouTubies are going to be so mad at you for this. They do typically get mad anytime I compare any YouTuber to something. Like, the last time it was with the JD Vance edit. And then there was the people when was it Southern Frugal Mama or whatever? I can't remember what, I think I said she looked like a pug dog, which I do understand where people were coming from on that, by the way. I understand. Certainly not how I meant it. Oh, and then of course the Skrillex comparison. Too. But let it just be known that somebody in the chat said this. Somebody in the chat said this, not me. I was just taking their recommendation. Okay? That was their assessment. That was Subaru Outback 02's suggestion. Okay? Blame Subaru Outback 02, not the Zachary Mike. Just to be clear. Also, though, I'm not particularly concerned about Sarasota Tim's opinions because he's not great. he's not great. Listen, I accept responsibility with pride. I know that's fucking right. And an emphasis on pride because you're named after a Subaru Outback, which is one of the gayest fucking vehicles. And I should know I owned one for like 6 months. And I should know. Anyways, let's find out. Why is our country full of fat people, Tim? Why? Tell me more.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey.
Sarasota Tim. Coming to you from inside the CC Rider at 7:45 a.m. It didn't take me long in the gym because I don't talk to anybody. I get busy. And today, I did the machines. I didn't do the free weights because the machines, you just stick a pin in and you do it. Now, one of the most important things about working out that I've learned is whether you do free weights or you do machines, proper form, slow movement, proper form.
I just want to check in real quick. We're about 45 seconds into this. Are y'all... Put a 1 in the chat if you're taking exercise advice from Sarasota Tim. Put a 2 in the chat if you would literally go to anybody else. And by anybody else, I mean like... literally anybody else.
Especially on the negative. You know, you get in there and people start swinging their body around, jerking the weights up.
Oh,
Not only are you cheating.
What do you know about jerking them weights up? Is jerking them weights up kind of like crushing it for Christ?
Well, you're going to get injured. So you sit in these machines like I did today. I did chest and arms. I'm going to do some sprints later. And I did some ab work. So there's a great ab machine.
Show me them abs
in there. But of course,
I don't want to see
the
them.
only thing that fixes abs.
Wait, I don't want to actually see his abs.
Is your pie hole. You can do sit-ups till the sun goes down. And if you eat cakes and pies and sugar, your stomach is going to be fat. Drink beer and all that other stuff. So, not getting on anybody, just letting you know. Fact.
Not getting on anybody, just letting you know. But also this video is called "Our Country is Full of Fat People."
Are facts. So I do watch my diet. I probably consume quite a bit of the protein that I'm on. I'm on a carnivore diet.
I'm sure you do consume a lot of protein if you know. If you know, you know.
But I have gained muscle and I have lost weight and I do have better health. The belly, the visceral fat that's in the organs, on the liver and all that is just a process. This is my Sunday. This Sunday will be, I think, my 9th week, 8th week probably, because I'm on my 3rd month. I'm doing a 12-week challenge on the carnivore diet. And another thing that's true about working out that
didn't we already assess the last time we reacted to him that he wasn't even really eating carnivore because he was eating like green beans and shit? Didn't that happen the last time we reacted to him?
I was always hard-headed about, and that's not doing the same muscles every day and going to the gym every day. Now, if you want to go every day and do different muscles, maybe that's okay. But even if you do the same muscles...
Diva, get to the part where you explain to me why our country's full of fat people. Get to that part. I don't give a shit about your workout routine. I don't give a single shit about I want to know why you think America is fat.
You do different exercises to kind of, wake them up and fool them and not let them get used to something. So I actually went not 1, but 2 days. I got lazy yesterday after doing a lot of sprints and things I did outside. I neglected to go to the gym at all for 2 days.
Damn.
And let me tell you, my strength was
lazy
this morning.
Lazy. All I'm hearing is lazy. I'm just taunting him, just to be clear. I don't think not going to the gym for 2 days means you're lazy. But in Sarasota Tim's case, lazy.
Morning, I
deadbeat.
did my new routine. Well, I got several new routines. My routine today was I started out, I am a believer in high reps and low weight. I don't want to look like this person all swelled up. I want to look like an athletic person with cuts. I've always been envious of seeing athletic looking men with physiques that have.
Now Tim, you're not you're not beating the allegations. Tim, just also, yeah, actually there's a lot of good points being made in the chat. Please keep your hands on the wheel. Please keep your eyes on the road. Why are you looking directly at me when the road is in front of you, Diva? Why are your hands not on the wheel, Diva?
Had big biceps, not those big bulky guys that look like they, got stung by a bee.
Oh, you're not into
yeah,
that?
they look strong, but they can't put their arms down next to their side, and no, I don't want that.
Also, respectfully, sexuality is not a punchline, just for the record. But I am making a point to say, it is wild that I have said multiple times, like, that very thing, that sexuality is not a punchline, and if he does like men, there's obviously nothing wrong with it. Same, guilty as charged, Your Honor. If you took me to court and the thing I was being charged with was being a homosexual, which, like, ooh, girl, that could happen. Girl, that could happen. If that was the case, though, I would still proudly say yes. Guilty as charged. But I'm just saying it is wild that there are people who try to use that against him. I'm sure the streets are talking and they're like, did you hear Sarasota Tim is envious of really cut men? Well, which also begs the question. Are you envious of uncut men? And see, I can joke about all of this because I am an F slur. You know who's not allowed to joke about this? Ms. Vicky.
Cuts. So I do high reps, low weight. So today I went real low weight and I did anywhere between 25 and 40 repetitions my first set. And then I bumped it up, like I went down like 2 holes in the machines.
What do you know about going down 2 holes? Now Zachary Marie. now Zachary Marie. Oh, we can speed him up a little bit. I'm just waiting for the part where he talks about why America's fat. You're not giving Miss Vicky the homophobia pass. Now, I didn't say she was homophobic. I think what I did say is that once upon a time she wanted to call me the F slur. And she has commented many times on Sarasota Tim's sexuality. Yes.
And I did as many as I could till I failed. And I wanted to do at least 25 to 30. And I only did 2 sets. And so I did all 3 parts of the chest, upper, middle, and lower. and then I did biceps, and then I did triceps, and then I did some abs in this ab machine. Did I do anything else? I didn't do any lat pulls or anything like that. I didn't do any squats. I'll be doing that later when I run. I do my sprints and squat, maybe some burpees. So I'll get that bottom. I did some push-ups this morning in my camper.
Wait, so I'll get that bottom. You'll get that bottom? I did some push-ups this morning in my camper. You're a real cool guy.
I think I did 2 sets of quarter push-ups. That's where you don't go down and touch the floor. You know how they get on you. That isn't a push-up. You got to go all the way down. Let me tell you, if you're doing isometric push-ups where you're just going down a quarter of the way, halfway, and doing them slow, where you're keeping that chest flexed, you get a pump. You're doing something. Guess what you're doing? You're doing more than the guy that's sitting on the couch and isn't doing anything.
Say that. Say that.
That's what you're doing. And so we'll do the walking today. And cumulatively, there's no, and I've learned this too. I got on YouTube and
What is he on disability for? He's not on disability. He's not. He started collecting Social Security at 62. He's not on disability though.
believe this guy and I believe that guy, and I got commenters in my channel telling me this is what you got to do and this is what you do on Tuesday and Thursday, and this machine works your bicep better than that one. This movement, this one behind the head will go all the way down your tricep. I mean, I got so sick of it. I can tell you what I just said a second ago. As long as you're doing something and you're doing it a lot and you're fatiguing that muscle, you're going, and you're watching your diet, you're going to benefit.
Can I make maybe a comparison that's not fair to the person that I'm going to compare him to? It's giving it, and listen, hear me out. It's giving glitter and lasers. Actually, I think it's a fair comparison, because she's always upset that people try to tell her like how to properly work out. Now what? Now Windows Defender, who asked you? It's giving glitter and lasers because people are always like, you're not using the right form, you're not doing this. And she recently had a Instagram story where she's like, if you never try and do it wrong, then you're never going to get started if you're just afraid of doing things wrong. And it's like, well, no, girl, like, you should still try to do things right. you should still try to do things right. He looks like the old Secretary of Defense Pete H. Oh, that guy?
And you're doing a hell of a lot more than most people are doing, because I gotta tell you, and I hate to be cruel, but it's got to be said. Somebody needs to wake up. Like, all of America, I don't know about the rest of the world, but this country is fat. Oh. Everybody's fat. Everybody I look at is fat.
Everybody, including you, Diva? Wait, did he say woke? Did he say woke?
Somebody needs to wake up.
Wake up! Get woke! Get woke, Tim! Wake up! Sorry, I'm yelling. Where's Jamie to get mad at me for yelling?
Like, all of America, I don't know about the rest of the world, but this country is fat. Everybody's fat. Everybody I look at is fat. Young, medium, and old people.
Wait, what are medium people? Young, medium, and old people. What the fuck is a medium person? What the fuck? Also, I do want to be clear, I am a skinny legend, because my friend, when we went to that diner earlier today, parked next to like a curb where like I couldn't open their car door all the way. And I'm a skinny queen and I still got out of the car. So now who's fat? Sarasota Tim. Now who's fat?
Look hard and long for slim people. In fact,
wait, hard and long?
And old people. I gotta look hard and long for slim people.
I know that's fucking right. You better be looking hard and long, Tim.
fact, I've been looking. And when I do look, and I do find one, I give respect. I don't say anything to him, but I'm like, I seen a guy in the mall yesterday. I mean, he had to be my age. He didn't have no big belly. He wasn't like, looked like he worked out either. He just was slim. He wasn't fat. Everybody else looks like they got stung by a bee.
You're fucking weird. Worry about your fucking self, Sarasota Tim. Why are you checking out old men and their bellies? What is your obsession with old men and their bellies? Why are you at the mall looking at old men and their bellies? Get a fucking life, you weirdo. Can we, here's my challenge for the rest of 2025 for the internet. Stop being weird. Stop being weird. And I mean weird derogatory, not like the good kind of weird, okay? Because there's some cool kinds of weird out there, but not like this weird. You know, there's a difference. There's derogatory weird and non-derogatory weird, okay? Between this guy and parasocial weirdo Quirky Love Rosie, stop being weird.
Everybody's fat. Why? I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
We are being duped into becoming a sick nation. The Food and Drug Administration this is all by design. I had someone send me a YouTube video yesterday. Did you know there's no such thing as grain-fed cows? That's not exactly true. If you don't see 100% grain-fed, there might be just a little bit that's grain-fed. 99% of the meat that you eat is not grain-fed. All right, so anyway, get off sugar.
What the fuck does what cows eat have to do with America being fat? Baby girl, the FDA is a husk of itself thanks to your guy, Tim. Well, you know, I wasn't going to start talking about the federal government and what his guy has done to it. But here we are. Here we are. Not I'm fat and I don't eat cows, Tim. Say that. Tell him that.
Get off carbohydrates.
Oh, do you
Get
just run
in
over
to
something?
Exercise. Lose some weight. You say, well, I don't want to lose weight. This is my life. Don't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
I'll live my life any way I want. I'll die fat. I don't care.
Please.
You're right. You will die fat and you don't care. And guess what else you can do? You can do you. I'm going to do me.
Okay, then do yourself. Go jorking it for Christ or whatever it is that you do. Why are you out here calling out other people for being fat? Do you. Literally go jerk off somewhere else. Shut the fuck up. Like, what is your problem?
Try and help people that are blind like I was, and they're just going around eating these things that they're promoting is healthy, and it's garbage. Now, we all know garbage when we see it. Cake.
I'm looking at it right now, Diva. You're right. I have two eyes. I'm a human with two functioning eyes. I got 20/20 vision. And we all know garbage when we see it, and I'm looking at it. I'm looking garbage straight in the eye right now. Well, not straight, I'm gay, but you get it. You get it.
And pies and syrup and sugar, you know, and box food and all that. But a lot of things that say, you know, fat-free, low-fat, all these gimmicks.
Wait, imagine saying fat-free, low-fat being a gimmick, as if the whole entire fucking carnivore diet ain't a gimmick. As if the whole entire fucking carnivore diet ain't a gimmick.
Is it just that? Gimmicks. And you're going to you eat it many years long enough, you're going to get sick. Then they're going to get you on the pills and the powders and the rehab and the surgeries and all this stuff. And they're going to ask you, you got good insurance, right? Because then they're going to just want to drain you. And when you die, They want to soak all your money out of your bank that your insurance doesn't pay for your cancer. And meanwhile, they're laughing all the way to the bank and you're out of here.
Diva, what are you talking about? Diva, what the fuck are you talking about? What tinfoil hat ass theory do you have going on here? You're just yelling into the void. So because I ate fat-free sour cream, I gotta go to rehab. I gotta go to rehab to get off the fat-free cream cheese. I mean, listen, I'm not opposed to saying that the health insurance industry is a scam. I'm not saying that, like, the health care system in general in America is a scam. But I think we're on, like, two opposite ends of that spectrum. He needs to be giving that energy to Big Pharma, not to people who, like, because, like, also, let's be very clear, there's so many people who, because of the lack of privilege they have, the lack of access to healthy food they have, the lack of access to healthcare they have, etc., they can't, they have limited options for dealing with their health, for dealing with being fat, for dealing with being overweight, etc. Being fat is, thank you in the chat, not a moral failing. And in a lot of cases, people, I do think, are fat because of the systems that oppress us in the country. But, like, sitting here in your car, driving unsafely, not keeping your hands on the wheel, looking all over the fucking place but at the road, yelling about fat people isn't gonna help anybody, Diva. You're not helping shit. You're not helping shit. Like, please be fucking serious. Right, like, our American government will give money to help commit genocide, help Israel commit genocide before it'll fucking make sure that people in America have access to healthy food, have access to healthcare. So, like, please be serious. Please be fucking serious. Irritating ass old man. He's mad at fat people while also saying people are fat by design is just straight up dumbass logic. Well, that's also tea. That's also tea. Like, you're sitting here acknowledging that there are systems that put people at a disadvantage when it comes to their health. But then you're also, like, yelling at them like it's their fault for not trying harder. Let's get those two brain cells working, Timmy. Let's get those two brain cells connecting, Timmy. Go to the gym and stop being fat like people can afford the gym. Also tea. There's lots of people who can't afford to be going to the gym. And you want to talk about traps that are gyms? Like, many gyms like to trap people financially and make it incredibly difficult to get out of. Like, there's all kinds of things that are keeping people from being able to address those things. Why don't you start trying to address those things by voting for people who want to take care of those things? How about you try to address those things by holding corporations and the government accountable for those instead of your, like, fellow community members who are just struggling? No, instead you want to sit at the mall and check out old men that don't have bellies and complain about the old men that do have bellies. Go fuck yourself.
So, wake up. Start today.
Also, what I hear is Tim wants to be woke. He keeps saying wake up. He's trying to be woke.
Start slowly. Just start thinking about it. Half the battle in anything is to begin. I just feel so much you know, that I need to tell people, look,
I don't need you to
look
tell me
around.
shit.
Start observing yourself. Look around. Look at the society.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
You don't have to go to Walmart. Look around anywhere you go. Everywhere. Heavy duty people. Heavy duty.
You're weird.
Sorry to be tough this morning, folks, but it had to be said.
You're weird.
And I want you to join me. Get out there and crush it.
You're weird. And you know what? Forget about the don't be weird challenge. What we're gonna do is normalize calling people weird in 2025. For the rest of the year, I'm gonna normalize just calling people weird because that was weird. You are weird, Sarasota Tim. You are weird. You're weird. Weirdo. Lake Titicaca. Thanks so much for a tier 1 sub for your 2nd month. Appreciate it. Was his goal to be inspirational? I don't know what he thought he was doing with that. You know what? He certainly wasn't eating, which maybe that was his goal. It takes such courage to talk down to others about their body and health. I know. Well, that's the other thing. Like, at least if you're going to, like, feign this thing where, like, you're suggesting that you care about people's well-being, then, like, try to be encouraging. I don't know a single fat person who's been encouraged to, like, change their diet, change their exercise, their movement, whoever, whatever. I don't know a single fat person that's been encouraged by somebody sitting here being like, you're fat and you don't do enough. You're fat and you need to do better. Like, weirdo behavior. Weirdo. Weirdo behavior. Now, I was looking for the sweet baby video. I was looking for the video where he talks about finding his sweet baby. I feel like that's probably not in the probably not in the title of any of the videos, though, unfortunately. Life should be shared with someone. Who knows? Do you think it's that video? That was from 8 days ago. When did Miss Vicky talk about? She talked about it 5 days ago. That could be it.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Do you know what today is? Did I mention it already? I'm wearing you guys out with my new iOtti phone holder. I'm just making these videos. So I just left LA Fitness, and you can't believe a damn thing I say. You guys know that.
It just seemed like a flex and a reason to brag about going to the gym. Maybe he feels the need to take people down to feel good about himself, like going to the gym alone isn't enough to prove to himself that he's doing well. No, but really. What
I do today? Machines. No free weights. And I got a great phone.
I don't want to listen to you. Wait, can we just skim? Somebody in the chat asked, what is a sweet baby? Girl, I don't know. That's just what they were saying. Does he talk about dating in here? No. Does he talk about girlfriend? Oh, he does. I think he does. But wait, I want to surpass all the shit he's talking about working out and shit. I don't care about that. We already watched enough of that. Okay, wait, let's just go. Okay, he worked out. I didn't feel like it was busy. Just didn't feel like grabbing plates and sticking them on the bar. It's where the babies are too. Some sweet babies in there. There's some old sweet babies in there too. Because this is where the money is, and you don't get to have money when you're young. Now what?
But it was busy. This LA Fitness and Lakewood Ranch, it just stays covered up. This is where the money is. Where the babies are too. Some sweet babies in there. There's some old sweet babies in there too. Because this is where money is. And you don't get to have money when you're young, unless you're just lucky. Most people.
Wait, he actually uses the phrase "sweet baby." wait, he actually uses the phrase "sweet baby." I'm gonna slow him down just a little bit.
People come into their money and enjoy the fruits of their labor later on. Anyway, they're all dressed to the hilt with their Lululemons and their cloud shoes. And I just go in and I'm just pulling pins. I'm sitting down, I'm doing this one, I'm doing that one, I'm doing this one and that one. And I didn't do any legs today and I didn't do any squats. And when I left there, I said, okay, it's, it's a heat index of 100,000. So I'm going over to the mall, but first I'm going to drive a mile and a half.
Oh, he's going to the mall to check out the men with no bellies.
Went to the other one over there, but they don't have senior coffee. That's over in Lakewood Ranch, that McDonald's. They're proud of their stuff. This one down here has got a senior coffee, 85 centavos, and I'm just ready for another cup. So, I mean, I could get a cup of hot water or something and make my own here. So,
You're
my
weird.
new thing ain't cheap.
What the fuck is that?
I mean, you get it wet and you get the grill real hot, and this cleans it.
Ooh, what do you know about getting it wet, Tim? Probably not a lot. Probably, I don't know that Tim's getting it wet that often.
Got 2 nice gifts today. Thank you again. Again. This person just keeps giving.
Oh, that's
Don't stop. No, just kidding. And say hi to the missus, by the way. What a sweet lady. I'm going to go to the mall and do the steps after I get another cup. I got to have a cup.
Okay.
This was yesterday's from Scooter.
Why is it still
I'm just
sitting in
tooling
your
around,
car?
enjoying my life, doing whatever the hell I want. This morning, I made a video in the camper and I heated up the hot water and took a
Does he go through drive-thrus to get hot water and make coffee in his car? No, he gets actual like senior coffees from the McDonald's.
shower. I'm all snazzed up. I used to go to the gym like this all the time in golf attire. Everybody else is showing up in gym shorts and sweatpants. You
Well,
never know
it's
who
a
you might
gym.
meet. So
Well,
I've
Diva, it's a gym. Well, Diva, it's a gym. You're going there to work out.
got the golf attire look going on. I'm tucked and I'm rolling. And life's
What do you know about being tucked?
way too short to spend another day of enjoying this amazing life without someone to enjoy it with. I've had plenty of years and plenty of days enjoying things on my own. And if that's what I have to continue doing, if God is not ready to make that happen for me, don't think I'm one of these kinds of people that have no idea what they're going to do if they can't fill a vacancy just because one left and they need to fill a vacancy. Because that
Is T-Bucket Tammy not in the Is T-Bucket Tammy not in the picture anymore?
isn't the way I roll. I just have come to the age where I want to grow old and help and be helped someone and enjoy everything I just said. That's what I want. I want to.
Sir, you're just saying words. You're just saying words. I want someone to fill my vacancy, if you know what I mean. Now, Agafe, did you not just talk about how your husband bought you a cameo from me for Mother's Day? What? What kind of vacancy are you talking about?
No, I'm greedy. I want fun, happiness, youth, health. I want all that for me, and I want a sweet baby. I want her to be sitting right here. And who is she? What's she gonna look like?
I want a sweet baby, and I want her to sit right here. Y'all, let's start a prayer circle for all the women in the world that might have to interact with this man. Can we start doing some prayer rituals to protect all women from this man? I want a sweet baby, and I want her to sit right here. What? This man is so uncomfortable. So does he want a girlfriend, or is he happy to be alone? Girl, I don't know what he wants. What is she gonna look like? Why is that the first question we got here?
Well, she's going to have to fix herself, I can guarantee you that. She's going to have to wear paint, I can guarantee you that. She's going to have to believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, I can guarantee you that.
Immediately no. Immediately no. She's going to have to fix herself? She's going to have to wear paint? And what are you doing to fix yourself? She's gonna have to believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. I mean, that of all the things he said so far, that's like, I guess, you know, sometimes that is important in relationships, that you have the same, like, religious beliefs. The other two things... Fuck that. It gives me the ick. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, she's got to be a lady. She's got to be somebody that... I used to say she can't throw a rock, because that's a real girl. But you can throw a rock. You know what I mean by that? Some girls are just... They're so ladylike. They're so feminine. I love a feminine lady. I got nothing against the girl next door. A little athletic lady. In fact, you probably need to be a little athletic. Keep up with me. All right.
I'm sorry. I just needed to... I needed to take a break.
No, because I know Tim comes in 15 seconds.
Hot Cheeto, thanks for the bits. No, I needed a break, because what? Who the fuck is this man? Who the... If she can keep up with me... Sir, I know, Hot Cheeto is exactly right. I know this man finishes in 15 seconds. If he can even get it up to begin with. If he can even get it up to begin with. His heart's gonna give out from all the fucking meat he's consuming. Oh my god. Oh my, this is...
Love my cream, wheat.
Keep yourself safe, Tim.
Drunk Bruja, thanks for the 100 bits. I'm still stuck on the girl next door. That's also gross, because isn't girl next door, like, a phrase used to, like, refer to, like, young, like, high school aged girls? Like, teenagers? Weird. Weirdo behavior. Sicko behavior, Tim. Sicko behavior. He's weird. Weird. Fat phobic, creepy man, weirdo behavior.
Let's go.
Oh, he's at the McDonald's.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can we use your mobile app to order a snack wrap today?
No thanks.
All right, what can I get for you?
How about a senior coffee with 4 cream?
Senior coffee with 4 creams.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
That'll be all.
All right, for everything on your screen is correct. Come to the first window, please. Thank you.
Okay. 119 plus.
Cash
How's it going, my friend?
All right, how you doing?
Turn that beeper off.
Oh no, he called the employer at the McDonald's his friend. Don't tell Rosie. Don't tell Rosie. Don't tell Rosie.
127, please.
127. One thing I got. Plenty of money.
Weird.
One thing I don't got.
Weird. Weird. weird to flex your dollar bills in front of an employee that's not getting paid enough to deal with your bullshit, Tim.
We got nobody behind me.
Nope.
Well, I'd have bought him a cup.
It's kind of dead since I got here.
Yeah, been a little slow, huh?
Yeah.
How old are you, my friend?
I'm gonna be 60.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
60? Wait, this man's gonna be 60?
I'm 66, and I'm a YouTuber, and I tell people to get your Social Security at 62.
Sir, this man working at the McDonald's does not need your feedback. Sir, leave this man alone! You're so weird!
What do you
That's
think?
what I plan on doing.
You're gonna do it?
I'm gonna go to part-time, and
There you go.
as long as I can cover my bills, that's all I care about.
That's exactly what you need to do, man. Enjoy it.
Yep,
Good luck.
absolutely.
God bless. See there? 60. That's what you plan on doing. How you doing today? You got my hot coffee, 4 cream, right? Yeah. It feels good. I'm going to enjoy it.
Have a good day.
You too. They're like, this guy's too happy.
This guy's too weird! You're a weirdo! Saying anything to get him to leave. No, but really. Zachary Murray, do you advertise your YouTube channel in the McDonald's drive-thru? Well, a couple things. I don't drive. I haven't eaten at McDonald's in like 2 years. In 2 years. And no, I wouldn't, even if I did.
Let's take a look at the color before I pull out of this place.
Let's
I
look
can't
at the
wait.
color.
So how about that? That guy's going to be 62 in 2 years. I should have told him up to 3 months before. I'll catch him next time. Nobody behind me today, folks. We got good color. It smells good. I smelt it right away. I got a feeling.
I smelt it right away. Did you advertise your YouTube channel when you went to the Hardee's in your hometown? I don't believe I did. I don't believe I did. I was, to be quite honest, well, the last time I was in town, the person who served me the McDonald's was this guy named Sean that I used to work with back in the day. And he was gay, and it always felt like he was like flirting with me whenever I worked there. And it was always weird because he I think had a husband. He had a partner. Actually, probably just a partner. I don't even know if gay marriage was legal then. And I was not trying to engage with this man like that.
This is going to be the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. I would say it's 1 or 2 degrees below.
Has Tim always been this gross, or is he exceptionally gross today? I imagine he's always been like this, but I just happened to pick these 2 videos where he's been exceptionally gross.
Because of the cream, but it is warm. It is not cold. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be able to get it on down pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Get it down.
Oh, my gosh, that is good. I knew I needed to come for more coffee.
Wait, did you all just hear what I just heard? Timothy?
Oh, my gosh, that is good. I knew I needed to come for more coffee. So
Why did he have to pause? Why did he have to pause? Oh my god.
anyway, let's talk about colonoscopies. Just kidding. But
He really thinks he's fucking funny.
they'll be calling. They'll be calling. They got a hose. They got a hose with a camera on the end of it. Come on. You should have been here a few minutes ago. I'd have bought you a cup. All right, folks, let's get up here to the mall, get our steps in, and crush it.
I am so done. I'm so done. He has to be making pennies on these videos. Yeah, I mean, he gets about 1,000 to 2,000 views on each of them, and if he's posting 9 times a day and they're all getting that, he's probably doing okay. He's probably doing fine. Oh God, that was a lot for my soul to take today. that was a lot to process today. I don't know if any of y'all agree, but what a ride. What a ride. Calling people fat and being weird about being weird about his ideal woman. So weird. So weird. So odd. Anyways, YouTubies, I think that's all I got for today. So bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.